Can a chai and biscuit really arrive in just 10 minutes in Mumbai? We'll start the clock, and while we wait, discover how this city mastered fast delivery long before apps, from legendary Dabbawalas to Bollywood global beat and the street food that fuels Mumbai. Namaste Mumbai! Welcome to a special episode of LocLunch Espresso. I'm Jan, your host, a German living in Portugal, and believe it or not, this is my first time in India, in Mumbai. With me are two amazing LocLunch ambassadors, Lamia from Mumbai and Shankaswari from Singapore, who is originally from Mumbai. Thank you both for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, and namaste to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
Excellent. So, Lamia, what we are testing today is 10 minutes delivery. I heard about it. It's just amazing. For me as a European, it's something I can't really imagine. So we ordered something, right?
Yes, that's amazing. And it's a lifesaver. This is the app. And I'm going to order now.
Wow.
So just give me like a minute.
Okay. So what do you want to order for us today?
I'm going to have coffee. And what would you guys like to have?
I would love to have a chai.
Okay, I'm going to have a chai and a coffee.
I would love a coffee too.
I will put on the timer and we will see if this delivery comes really in 10 minutes. Lamia, when you are ready, when you click the button, I click my button here.
Yes. So I'm filling it in my cart. And as soon as I make the payment, I will let you all know.
Excellent. And we will use this time to discuss a lot about Mumbai today. Shankaswari, you have joined us from Singapore, but you're originally from Mumbai as well. How long have you been outside of Mumbai and how often do you get back to Mumbai?
Well, it's been around 15, 16 years outside of Mumbai, but I make it a point that I go back every year. And more recently, it's been every couple of months because I miss Mumbai, right? It's got this lovely vibe, it's home, and it's a fantastic city to be in.
Excellent. And there's a lot of celebrations happening as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. Especially this time of the year. We had the Ganpati festival. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to have Navratri followed by Diwali. It's just like a vibrant time to be in India right now, especially Mumbai.
Yeah, we were chatting about this in our previous sessions. It's just insane how many celebrations there are in India, and that, they are so incorporated into normal life, you mentioned to me, that
it's ordered.
Like it's all done?
Yeah. Yes, it's ordered. Let's just fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into this episode and talk about the express delivery system, which is very specific to Mumbai. Lamia, take it from here. Tell us something about what happens there and what's this booth?
So, although Bombay is, crowded and a very populated city, yet somehow QuickCom has really taken off very, very well. And it's because there are something called dark stores, which are created in micro, areas, and that has really helped. So these dark stores are located near each area. So for example, near my house, there are about 5 companies, QuickCom companies that have 5 different dark stores. So at any given point of time, if I want something and if I order from a certain app, it'll make sure that I get it between 10 to 15 minutes. There could be a delay due to, traffic or the rain, but QuickCom has really, really made life easy for us. And from, a chocolate to a single pen, I'm also getting an iPhone.
Wow.
Yes.
So
and
it's not just grocery anymore. It's like everything.
It's everything. We get garments, we get slippers. During vacation time, summer vacation, we get these pop-ups saying that have you forgotten last minute packing? Order luggages, order luggage tags. And then, when schools are reopening, we get messages, pop-ups called, forgot your child's school bag, order right now. So it's like they've not just done right with the dark stores, they've optimized their marketing really well, because advertising and the way they have integrated what the sentiments of the consumer are, that really falls bang on. Because if I have guests at home at about sudden guests at home at 10 in the night, and I don't have my drinks and my food in place, I know that I can just go to a Zepto or a Swiggy or a Blinkit, lots of them, and I'm sorted. So it's a boon. And at the same time, the dark stores and the way the delivery boys and the girls are tuned with technology has really made a difference.
Mhm.
So
This let me think about another very, very important feature of Mumbai, because if we think about delivery, we think about Uber, about those big American tech companies. But as it results, actually, Mumbai was the very first delivery system on Earth, probably, right? Sankes, do you want to dive into this specific feature of Mumbai?
Sure. So, that very ancient system that we're referring to are the Dabbawalas, right? It's something most of us have grown up with seeing in Mumbai. And it actually is over 125, 30 years old. You still see the Dabbawalas actually, delivering dabbas, I think 200,000 dabbas daily. So the way to identify is they're always in white cotton outfits. They have these cotton caps on top, and they take lunches from all of our homes. They are delivering it to offices, schools, all over the place. And the system is so fantastic and seamless. We actually had Prince Charles, we had Richard Branson, come and see. And yeah, all that is so great. We also had Dabbawalas go to management institutes. We have them at IIMs, which is the top management institute. We've had them at some of the Ivy Leagues. They are part of, curriculums across the world. And they're also invited to visit some of the royal weddings. So it's really like the most efficient system that's existed from the ancient times, hundreds of years ago, in terms of delivery. And I have to mention, they've never delivered a wrong dabba, which is the lunchbox that we call in Mumbai. So it could be like maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 125, 30 years. So phenomenal management skills that they have, right? It's like a clockwork to see them deliver and never miss any day, anything or a wrong tip going to somebody.
Just how do people need to understand what they deliver? It is, as far as I have learned, it's home cooked food, right?
Yes.
And it's usually that a family member sends food to their family peers.
Yes.
In the office, right?
Office and school.
And
So
schools.
they also deliver to schools. Yes.
It's every day
Okay.
they pick it from home, a home
Yes.
cooked meal, and deliver a hot meal to us and bring it back in the evening, the
Yes.
empty lunch boxes.
They also bring it back. Yes.
Wow. And it works without problems. I have read one stat. This is in, what was it? 6 million deliveries. There was just one
Missed
wrong.
one. Yeah.
Missed one, and this is
Yes.
supposedly a myth that it's not true. There's a very famous film about the Dabbalas I watched recently. I can really recommend everybody to look it as well. It's called the Lunchbox, and let me just show it on screen where I have it. This is it. Okay, so the Lunchbox. Have you seen the Lunchbox?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
It's a beautiful film.
Is it as it looks in the film, or is it the reality is even better? Or what is your feeling about the film? You liked it?
It's beautiful. It's very real. So the characters, and it's got very fine actors. The performers are really good. The story integrates the everyday life of office and home and Mumbai, the city, and also food and the love of food. And of course, the relationships. So it's a complete film, and it had fantastic reviews. It was received really well, and it did great in international film festivals as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That brings us to another thing. Let's take a quick look on our timer just to stay on top, because it's 3 minutes, supposedly. We will see. Bollywood. We're in Bollywood time. So what is Bollywood, and how important is Bollywood for people in Mumbai and India and globally? Who
It's
wants to take it?
Well, it's big. It's massive, right? I mean, we've all grown up with Bollywood. We even today we go to the movies to see whenever a new movie is released, and it's not just in Mumbai. I think it's all over India, across the world. People are pretty crazy, and maybe Lamia, you can share a little bit about the madness, the craze about the Bollywood stars that we are seeing in Mumbai.
Thank you. I would love to. So before I start, I would like to say that I'm born, brought up in Bombay. Now it's called Mumbai. So Bollywood has been a huge part of my growing up years. It still is, and it's a part of our family life as well. And it's a very important feeling that we all live with, because movies are a very big part of not just Mumbai, as Sankeshwari mentioned, all over India. And the actor and actresses are famous all over the world. They have a lot of love, they get a lot of recognition, and somehow the movies that are made, the stories resonate with everyday lives, and that forms a beautiful connection, beautiful bond, and the language just resonates with you. And now, thanks to technology, it's dubbed across all Indian and international languages, so it's not just relevant to Mumbai, it's all over. Having said that,
You shared a video with me. I want to show our audience as well, which is this one. Let's see.
Can I blush?
Okay. Lamia,
I do know Lamia is a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan, right?
Explanation, please.
So this is Shah Rukh Khan. He is the king of Bollywood. They call him the king. They also call him Badshah. Badshah means the king, the emperor. And he's really, really popular. He is, I think, 8, moving on to 60, but he's still going tremendously well. And he's just launched his son, in fact, and his son is directing him in, a Netflix series. He's really, really popular. And he is also a very intelligent actor, because he has, there's something called IPL team in the cricket. He owns one of the cricket teams. He is excellent in brand endorsements. So he has lots and lots of brands that he endorses, and he's got a Midas touch. Those brands do really well.
Okay, so this is like a Taylor Swift of India, right? It's like a superstar.
Taylor Swift is new.
Exactly. And this guy
been around forever.
He's been around forever. I mean, he's been around forever. I think I was in school, to be precise. But he has a lot of star power, and he's a marketing dream. To come to it, I mean, he's done wonders, for the advertising and marketing industry, and he really does justice to the brands he endorses.
Okay.
Apart from the film bit, he's also good with the marketing.
And everybody wants in their wedding to do a Shah Rukh Khan song. So he's super popular with the Indian diaspora, even outside. And it's India, Mumbai, India, and beyond.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I have heard that there is, of course, the UK is very big because there's a lot of Indians living there. There's the US, of course, but they're also very, very big in China and Pakistan. So even if there's like a political race, Pakistan, India, culture and Bollywood is connecting both countries and people.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
And it's not just Bollywood, now we have not now, it's been there forever. So we have Marathi cinema, which is the regional language of Maharashtra, the state where Mumbai is from, Telugu, Tamil. So lots of cinema. Cinema is big in India.
Okay. As you can see, I've just put the timer on delay, right?
Let's give it 10 more minutes, and I'm sure that, they will deliver.
Well, Mumbai traffic, right? Anything can happen.
Yes. And it has just started raining heavily again.
It is the rain season.
It is the monsoons, yes.
The monsoon in Mumbai, so it's crazy. But today it's very hot, you said, right? Today it's a very hot day in Mumbai.
I did, but it got cloudy and, it just started raining. It's unpredictable, like the traffic.
Unpredictable.
But yeah.
Let's use this moment to talk about language, okay? Because there is a new trend, there's a trend in Mumbai and even beyond, which is Hinglish.
Yes.
Sankeswari, do you want to explain what is Hinglish and how
Sure.
is it
So
used? And later on, Lamia, you can add something how you use it
Yes.
in localization, actually, because that is where you have your main area of work.
Yes.
Okay, Sanke.
Great. Yeah, I'll go. Hindi and English together makes Hinglish. It's super popular, especially in Indian pop culture. And in Mumbai, it's used like in our day-to-day lives, where you're seeing it on ads or on billboards when we're in traffic, because everybody wants to be cool, right? So as much as we like Hindi, and it is one of the most spoken languages also across India, people want to see that little bit of an English element because it makes it cool, but they also want to feel that belonging. So English is popular. There are movies, like campaigns, as I mentioned. And even in day-to-day language, when we speak, we tend to use not just English, we use like Hindi, Marathi, English, maybe other languages that we speak. So it's a very common thing to hear mishmash. And even though you're not native speakers, because you have friends from around
Yes.
the country, most people in Mumbai speak multiple languages. And Lamia, you can share a little bit about some campaigns or the cool ones that probably you've worked on too or seen.
So, Mumbai is, a melting pot of cultures. And the fact that, we run a localization and a transcreation company only adds to that because we really get to experience that. When I say transcreation, we adapt, international campaigns into regional Indian languages. So that makes it all the more, interesting because English is now a language that we work on. It's not something that we only hear, locals talking, which is a client requirement because it is a very important part of the Mumbai culture. And it also resonates very well with the younger audience. There are a lot of words which are very easy, and if they are translating it into literal Hindi, in fact, it becomes like a barrier. The new generation, even a slightly older generation, understand a lot of English words now. And in fact, they connect with it better from a branding point of view. When I also say it's a melting pot is because Bombay is like it's a city of a lot of migrants and people come here. It's also called the city of dreams. It's called the maximum city. People come, they work and they make their dreams come true. So they come from all parts of India. When they come from all parts of India. They bring a piece of their state into the city. And the city allows them, very open-heartedly, very generously to be the way they are. There are communities in every part of, Bombay that nurture every festival with as much, heart and as much, like the bonding which they would feel in their state. So as Sankeshwari, spoke sometime ago that we have the Navratri festival. That is the Durga Puja, which is actually a Kolkata native, but it is going to be celebrated with a lot of fervor. Then we have Diwali, which is huge in North, but it is, of course, it's a big festival in India. But Bombay has that kind of beautiful vibe that every festival and every state is just, it's immersive. So languages is a very natural progression. And you have a group of people talking multiple languages. They celebrate their festival, you're invited to their homes, and so on and so forth. It just continues. And likewise, when I move on to the marketing bit, brands are using this, in their advertising campaigns. There are a lot of areas where you will see Tamil ads where there are Tamil natives living. There are a lot of areas where you'll see Bengali ads because there are Bengali natives living. English also is quite popular. So there are a lot of upmarket areas on the south side of it, the western, suburbs, where a lot of marketers do not translate their ads at all. They're released in English because it is very understandable. So languages plays a very important role in Mumbai, and it always will.
One question about this multiculturalism. Is this in general something of India, or is it specific to local culture in Mumbai, would you say?
It's more in Bombay, more in Mumbai than I have seen a lot of places. I will also let Sankeshwari give her opinion on this.
Yeah, I agree because, of course, India is a multicultural
Yes.
country, right? And we have, I don't know, so many languages. I've actually lost count because there are some which...
I think I read something about 120 languages and
Yes.
dialects.
Dialects,
It's like 600?
Yes. And then some languages don't have scripts, so we don't really know how it is quantified. But of course, that influences a lot of it when it comes to people wanting to move around the country. And Mumbai is like city of dreams. People come here to work. Most people also come to work in Bollywood, right? They may not be actors, but they get to work in the industry. And of course, it's the financial capital of India. So there's a lot of banks, trades, stock market, and all of that happening. So people are coming in from all parts, bringing languages, their culture, a little bit of food. And Mumbai people love food, right? So that's also a big
Yes.
part of it. And language influences that.
Yes, she's right. It does influence food.
This is a wonderful transition to street food.
Absolutely.
And this is LocLunch Espresso. So let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about street food. What are the main dishes you would recommend, and tell us a little bit about the culture of street food in Mumbai?
Should I go?
Yes,
Yes,
please,
yes.
Lamia.
So Mumbai is vada pav, which is like really, really known. It's like a potato filled in a bread bun, but it's deep fried, made with potato and a little bit of chili and curry leaves, and it's staple. So you'll have vada pav carts after every few meters. It's really tasty. It's very delicious. In monsoons, it's like vada pav and chai is like a it's an amazing combination to have, especially because it's hot, piping hot. And then we have the pav bhaji. Pav bhaji is a medley of all vegetables, and it's got lots and lots of butter.
I found this guy is super famous, right?
Yes, he is. He's the one who served chai to Bill Gates, and then he got very, very popular all over the internet.
This is a typical chai. It's called tapri chai, which is served on not in a fancy restaurant or even a small restaurant. It's on the road.
Okay.
So this is also very popular amongst office goers. Like they would just get down and in a typical Bombay language, they will say chai cutting ho jaye. Like let's go for chai, basically. So tea breaks they're more very, very personal. If I'm having tea with someone, it's I can really talk.
Okay, so this is a networking place, right?
You could say that. Yes.
And it's always there near offices, like Lamia mentioned. It's there near the stock market. Big business deals actually happen there. You have no idea what goes on at a chapaiwala, right? And you might feel it's just an ordinary man, but they could be cracking a deal of, I don't know, millions and billions. And it's really like the insider's place to be to get information from a specific area.
Wow. So the chai culture and street food, that is super important in Mumbai. And when I will go there, I will be there for sure. Lamia, please take me to these places, because I can't wait to experience that. Let's talk
You have to go to these places. It's like, this is what Mumbai is made up of about, and it was and it will be. It defines the entire spirit.
Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not it. There is so much we've missed, right? Like you have to experience it in person to get to know Mumbai. Excellent.
So marketeers around the world, watch out. Mumbai is a very specific area. And sorry, this is okay. Just switching this out. So no double voices. So it is a very specific area. It's linguistically rich. It is food rich. It is culturally rich. We talked about technology, about old and new technology, and we have to talk about LocLunch.
Yes.
So what is LocLunch feel about in Mumbai? How do you organize it? Where do you meet? Something, tell us what's your experience.
It's been great. LocLunch is very, very special to me, and being a part of the localization community and being a part of the city has come together very beautifully. It started off slow, but now I'm, gaining a lot of momentum on this. When I've had my LocLunch in Mumbai, the offline one has only been twice, but both the times it's really been nice. We've tried very good food. In fact, the last one, we met at this place called Folk, which means, different folks of India. The restaurant had food from all different states of India.
Wow.
So fortunately, we had a very good, I think almost 15 to 18 people turned up, which is a big number, for Mumbai, giving the traffic and, the busy time in mind. And everybody ordered something which they had never tried before from the other state. So if I'm not from, I've tried something from Rajasthan, I would try something from Kolkata. So it was really nice. Our table looked so rich. And also, I have to share this, since we're talking about food. Someone came over from Bangalore and we had a very quick, it was not like a lock lunch, but I, know of him because of the community. And he said, take me for something that, I had not tasted before. So I took him to this restaurant called Samrat, which Sankeshwari would know
Yes.
of. And it has amazing Gujarati food. Okay. And they are very, again, large portions, big portions. It comes in a thali. Thali is like a big, steel plate. And there are small steel bowls where you get small portions of different varieties of food. And it was just beautiful. And that's what really changed the mood, and food became so important in our conversation. So LocLunch has taken its true meaning, in Mumbai. And at the same time, the community has opened up. They come together. And when they speak, it's really nice for people to connect and realize that, okay, this is a place where we can get together, meet and talk without being judged. And it's a very casual, that's I think the best part, that it's really casual. The format is not that you come and you only have to speak about a certain designation or, something that you've done or an achievement. You can just come and share your thoughts. You can laugh about what you've lost. You can talk about what you've won. And it's really nice. And the upcoming trends, and the virtual ones have also been really nice. I've had the opportunity of taking it to, a different city as well in Hyderabad. But it was LocLunch Mumbai which went to Hyderabad. So it was nice. And there were 2-3 people from Mumbai who joined me for this. So it really felt good that the community is traveling with me. And I'm really hopeful that the community grows, and after watching this show especially, that they should really, come together and create more energies, because it's really going to be benefiting everyone.
What would you say, Sankeswari? What would you say, looking from Singapore to India, and how lock lunches are popping up now? Do you see this as a trend?
Absolutely. And I have to say, I've had the opportunity to host one lock lunch in Mumbai. Amazing people, great energy, and from all different kinds of roles, right? So I definitely see this growing. I'm sure there's going to be like a larger number of people, especially after listening to this, because interesting. I definitely see it growing outside of Mumbai. So a couple of more cities in India, and the need to, the way Lock Lunch is set up, people in India don't, especially in Mumbai, don't have the time to sit down because it's such a busy city. What Lock Lunch does is like, okay, I can meet you for dinner or just for coffee or something.
Yes.
And I can have a chat and I can leave when I have to. It's not like presentations, people talking about long topics where if I miss this, I want to know. So it's a very casual way to catch up and make great connections. And I'm sure like it's the most, I think it is one of the only localization networking events that that's happening on that casual level.
Yes.
In India. So great growth opportunities. And I see that happening in maybe at least 4 to 5 more cities in the next couple of months.
Well, we are actually preparing for Samvat, right? The Samvat conference.
Yes.
We're now, it's September, early September. In 2 months, we're gathering in New Delhi, and there is a conference for translation and interpretation professionals from India, organized by CITLOP, which is the Association of Translation Companies and Interpretation Companies of India. And we are preparing for a big lock lunch on the same event space at a dinner, and hopefully we will see like 50, maybe 100 people coming there lock lunching. Let's talk a little bit about the persona who comes and should go to a lock lunch, because I think this is important for especially Indian people to understand, who's gathering there. So maybe Lamia, you can tell from your experience as well, and then Sankeswari. So what kind of people go there, and why should they go there? What would you recommend them to do?
You're talking about Samvad, right?
I'm talking about the Lock Lunch community and the Samvad conference, definitely.
India is about languages. That is the primary, and the most important factor. And if you're in localization community, languages is at the core of it. Being a part of LocLunch is something that anyone related to the industry, needs to reach out and become a part of it. And coming for these get-togethers is not just about networking. It's about, making your presence being felt over there, because it's only going to grow. Secondly, Bad is really gained, that kind of traction in the past few years. It's one of the only bodies which talks about translation and interpretation. Yes. They're coming together, they're hosting it, and it's going to be done on a platform which is quite huge. They have got guests from all parts, internationally and locally, and different streams. So where they are addressing AI, they're also talking about different languages. They're also talking about the cultural bit, and it's not just the good, it's the pros and the cons. They're leaving enough space for networking, which is great again. And there are going to be a lot of potential for buyers and sellers. So all the stakeholders are going to benefit from this. The Lock dinner at Samvad is something that should not be missed. This is one of the only events where you're going to network, rub shoulders with people whom probably you've aspired to talk to at one point, and companies that you would want to send your resume to. And you're actually meeting, the key person in that company. So it should not be missed. And also, everybody is going to let their guard down, talk in a very, very open-hearted and a very open forum kind of place. And it's happening in India. And if you're in India, it's in Delhi, you can reach out and just be a part of it. So I'm going to be there, and I would love to, I've also called upon my fellow ambassadors, from who are doing Bangalore and Chennai LocLunch ambassadors, and I think they will also be there. And I hope to see Sankeshwari as well. And I know that you will also be there. I will be meeting others whom I have only, met virtually. So I'm really looking forward to it, because as I told you that the community means a lot to me. And being a part of it virtually and, personally, it's just going to grow the vibe, and it should continue.
Got you. I will have a look on the clock.
It's coming. It's in the lift. It's already
in the lift, really?
Yes, it is. So I'm going to expect the doorbell anytime. My eyes are on the timer as much as yours.
I will look on the timer just to leave our audience with a timer from my side. Again, we had this planned to be a test to see if we can do it in live. We're now at 20 minutes past the 10 minutes. Okay. So that is not unusual, I would say. It's the aim is to deliver in 10 minutes, but it is true that the city is just immensely big. It's crowded, there's a lot of traffic, and it's monsoon time, so everything goes a little bit crazy. Is that your dog?
Yes, it is ringing? Did you also hear it?
I didn't, but I saw your face, so I suspected.
Yes.
So Sankeshwari, tell me, one phrase I should pronounce in Hindi when I come to, or in Marathi, when I come to Mumbai. In the meantime.
Well, in Hindi, you can, whenever you meet somebody, you obviously say namaste, and you say, "Aap kaise ho?" That means, how are you?
Is it?
Aap kaise ho?
Aap kaise ho?
Kaise ho? Kaise ho? Kaise ho? Yeah. Or you can just say hello blind to somebody who's like a person you meet on the street, like any man. Probably when you go to Samvad, you can be like, "Hello, bhai, kaise ho?" So a bit of Hindi English, and they'll be like, "Wow."
Kaise ho? I have put one sentence here in my script. It's Agla order 10 minutes. Mine leke ana.
Do I have to show this to you?
I'm sure I pronounce it horribly bad.
This is all come.
No, it was good.
The order has come. Yes. Lamia, you have a good food delivery on top. It is the coffee, what we have ordered.
This
coffee,
is your chai. Tea. And see, the packaging is also really in place.
Oh, nice. Nice. We have Hinglish. So.
Yes. They've branded it called Zepto Cafe.
Zepto Cafe. It worked out half an hour late. We stopped the timer. It is actually there. We have made it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I learned a little bit more about India, about Mumbai. Lamia, you have talked about a lot about the localization industry, about the culture, we have talked about Bollywood, and Sankeswari, we have been into festivals, into stars, super influencers, language. I'm super grateful for being here with you. Lamia, thanks a lot for doing the live test with us, with our audience. And if you want to say something to the audience, final words, final summary of Mumbai for our viewers, what would it be, Lamia?
I would say thank you, first of all, Jan, for having me over. It's really been nice, and that I got to speak about the city that I love, and I grew up on a platform that is also very important to me. And it's a beautiful city. It's a great opportunity for people to come and live here and market their products and services. It's huge, and people are only growing over here. People are only coming here, and the city never disappoints. It never lets you down. And for my LocLunch community, please come, please join my virtual meets, my offline meets. Even if you're in different parts of India, please do come. A brand ambassador who's not from India who wants to co-host a LocLunch with me, I'm really interested, and it would be lovely to do a cross-cultural LocLunch, to know about each other's countries, so that even the community members can intermingle with different localization professionals around the world. And thank you, Jan, for getting LocLunch to us. I think really grateful. Thank you so
I'm super happy to have you on board of this, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible. Sankeswari, do you want to some final words to our audience?
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to say something in Marathi for all our audience who's going to join the LocLunch Mumbai. So, सगळ्यांनी LocLunchला या, लामियाच्या, she's hosting. आणि सगळ्या छान network बनवा, keep coming. And in Hindi, फिर मिलेंगे, which means see you soon.
Yes.
So I look forward to the LocLunch in Mumbai. Yeah, to get to know more people. I think it's gonna be fantastic, and all the best for the big Lock dinner that you're having in September at Sambat.
And आपसे मिलके बहुत खुशी हुई. I think we missed that, so we're really happy to see you.
I will read the subtitles, the captions later on. Thanks a lot, girls. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. And if you like this show, and this was very special, but I think this is what LocLunch is about. It's a free flow. It's diving into culture. If you like to see more of that, subscribe to my channel. Check out the other episodes we have there. I hope to see you soon on our next deep dive into local culture on LocLunch Espresso. See you soon.